What is mental health? Mental health basically refers to cognitive, behavioral, and emotional well-being. It's all about how people think, feel, and behave. People sometimes use the term mental health to refer the absence of a mental disorder. What are the aspects of mental health? Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act. It also helps determine how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. Mental health is important at every stage of life, from childhood and adolescence through adulthood. Why is it important to care for our mental health? Emotional and mental health is important because it's a vital part of our life and impacts our thoughts, behaviors, and emotions. Being healthy emotionally can promote productivity and effectiveness in daily life. It also plays an important part in the health of our relationships and allows everyone to adapt to changes in life and cope with adversity.
It's obvious that we have survived this quarantine physically, but in a mental situation, it's different and even kind of troubling. At the point that many people, and this is scientifically proven, had developed depression during this lockdown. Bad thoughts might come in the way. Quarantine was a really big change in everyone's life. But at this point of almost a year of lockdown, we have found a way to manage it emotionally. In my experience, the first 3 months were immensely awful. Since the start of quarantine, I started developing a depression that really caused me to go through. But with the support of my family and even virtually with my friends, I found my way to a good and stable mental health again. Finding the way to happiness after a depression is really hard, and even though support is great, all you need basically is yourself. To focus on yourself and start seeing you as the main and most important character in your life. It's the key. I'm going to give you 6 main advices that helped me a lot. So, paste them in your mind. You can even write them. So, the first one is silence your inner critic. Second one is journal your thoughts. Third one is allow your emotions to be. Fourth is get to know yourself. Fifth one is stop isolating yourself with family and virtually with friends. And the sixth one is ask for what you need. If it's help, if it's someone to cry with, whatever. Find help, find what you need. And don't be ashamed of asking for it.
Now, I don't know if you've heard this a million times before, and I'm so sorry to say it again, but keeping distance and social isolation is the best way to keep COVID away. And if we all want the pandemic to be over, we need to do it. Like, there's no other choice, we need to keep social distance. However, I know it can be extremely tough on our mental health, so I'm giving you some tips to help reduce stress and protect your mental health during this difficult time. So, the overconsumption of news and media has been increasing. People have constant access to social media all the times, and sometimes it can be filled with inaccurate information that only intensifies your fears. So, make sure your sources are credible and factual, especially before sharing something online, because while it's good to want to be educated about the situation, too much can also negatively affect your mental health. So, please be mindful of the time you spend watching news and on social media. We all also need to pick up the habit to work out every day, which I know can be hard because some people didn't even work out before the pandemic, but even just stretching 5 minutes a day, that's it. It can be really helpful for your mental health and for your physical health too, because your brain releases hormones that make you happy. I know we've all heard it. Also, we're never going to have this much time alone, so try to make the best out of it. Just pick up a new hobby like photography, learn how to play the piano, learn how to cook, learn how to draw. I don't know, maybe make a YouTube channel if that's what you're into. So please do anything, but just don't go out. I know it's hard, I know, but we all need to do it, not only for ourselves, but also for the others.